Sup, B? I've got a feel story that I've tried my best not to think about in 2 years. It's a long one, so bear with me if you're interested. Be me, 19. Recently had to quit playing college football in the SEC. Was always my dream to play football. Feels bad, man. Girlfriend, high school sweetheart, dumps me. Dates/fucks like 3 more players. And my new college friends, who also played, start hanging out with her in lieu of me. Jersey chasing whore. Heart breaks. Binge drink. Nearly off myself a few times. Have some good friends back home who pull me out of that shit. Shit goes off and on with ex-girlfriend for a while. Realize I'm just her drunk booty call. Would have been awesome if I didn't love her. Break it off. Start doing shitty in school. Lose Fed aid. Have to transfer to a shitty community college. I'm now a loser. Only other skill is I can play piano fairly well. Play at a shitty dive bar on weekends for a little extra cash. One July Saturday night, I'm playing Crocodile Rock while some burnouts drink in silence. A group of girls walk in, and that's when I first saw Emily. 12 out of 10 goddess among a sea of depression and regret. The whole room notices, and the place seems to light up. I continue to play as her and her friends talk and drink. About 45 minutes later, the whole group is a little tipsy. As I was playing, I noticed several guys approach their group. Some of her friends take the bait and dance, but not her. Not my perfect angel. She comes over to my piano and asks if she could sing while I play.
Sure.
Asks what she likes.
Something older and slow if you know anything. Okay, sure.
Start playing I Can't Help Falling in Love with You. Think she may not know it, but she starts singing it. She has the most beautiful voice I've ever heard. She could seriously be a professional singer. Finishes up. At this point, I'm in love. She smiles and said, I play really well. Put something in my tip jar. Her friends and her leave. She looks and smiles as she disappears for what I thought was forever. Noticed she left me her number as I was counting out my tips. Holy fucking shit. Can't believe my eyes. Wait 3 days and text her. We seem to hit it off almost instantly. Make plans for dinner. We meet up. Lasagna's seeping from my doggers. I've been out of the game too long. She looks gorgeous. Most beautiful girl I've ever seen. She's so cool. Have so much in common and makes me laugh as much as I make her, which is rare. Not even concerned with sex. Just want to talk with this girl forever. After dinner, we walk through the park. Just talking. Talk about deep stuff. Old relationships, fears, dreams, all that good stuff. Didn't think someone could feel so close to someone so fast. Especially one so pretty. Next thing we know, it's 1:30 a.m. Take her home.
Do you want to do this again? Of course, Anon. I haven't had this much fun in years.
I go in for a kiss. She pulls back and laughs. I'm horrified.
Just kidding.
Goes in for the most passionate, beautiful kiss I've ever had. Even as I type this, I could still smell her perfume and feel her soft lips as the nighttime summer breeze blows through the sky. I have ran out of a stadium as 100,000 people cheered for me. I have climbed mountains. I have overcome obstacles that seemed impossible. But until that moment, I had no clue what true happiness was. Fast forward 6 months. We have been dating with no problems at all. She wants to get a place together, so we've been looking. Haven't had sex yet. She had a bad experience in high school. Her boyfriend beat the shit out of her when she wouldn't give it up at 16. She wasn't ready yet, and I was absolutely fine with it. One weekend, I take her back to my hometown. She meets my best friends and ultra-religious family. They love her. I take her for a ride down the back roads of my rural hometown. We make love for the first time on a hay bale in a field while the moon shined down on us. She cried after and said she loved me. For the first time in a long time, I was truly happy. 3 months after that, we were moved in together, and I was planning on proposing. One day I come home, and she seems off. I ask what's wrong, and she snaps at me for the first time since we met. I keep asking if something's wrong, and she keeps getting madder. This isn't like her at all, but I brush it off and just go to sleep. The next morning, she has already gone for work before I get up. When she comes home, she apologizes and gives me a key on a chain, pick-related. Says it's the key to her heart, and I'll be the only one who has a key. Everything is great after that. One day, a few months later, we're getting kinky. I have her handcuffed and up against the wall doing her thing. She sneezes and covers me in a mist of blood. She's freaking out, but I just laugh it off and we finish up. Next morning, the sheets and her face are covered in dried blood. Figure she's got some nasty sinus troubles. Get some medicine and the nosebleeds stop. But a week or two later, she starts getting terrible headaches. This part gets hard to type, and it took forever. Go to doctor. She has bleeding on her brain, caused by a large brain tumor. Doctor gives her only 10 months. We both fight through her chemo. She was so strong, bros. Have a few good times in the darkness. We both try edibles for the first time. It helped her appetite, and we had a good time being high. I finally propose. She says yes, and we plan the wedding. Tell her she's gonna beat this. A few months go by. She's getting worse. Tumor hasn't shrunk enough for the already extremely risky surgery. She has to go to the hospital, in and out of consciousness. Doctor says she doesn't have long. Time to say goodbye. I've been a wreck. I can't handle this shit. Go and see her. She's so small. Has to wear her ring around her neck because it won't fit on her finger. Her eyes are still so strong, so loving, like the first night we met. She's barely awake now. I'm crying so hard and telling her I love her. She starts singing in the most quiet voice, but it still sounds so beautiful. She goes to sleep for good this time. We had her buried in a floral sundress. She used to wear it on our picnics. She looked so beautiful. We laid her to rest in the woods on my family's plot, where I'll be buried one day. I'll never be the same, B. I will never love again. Suicide comes to mind, but I know she wouldn't want that for me. I try to be happy, but I just can't. A while back, her mother stopped by and gave me an envelope. She said Emily told her to give it to me on my birthday. It was a letter saying she loved me, and that she loved it all. The next few lines changed my life and gave me hope in my new world of darkness. When the waves lie down and the sea spreads, we shall be one again. Hand in hand, the joy will never end. As you journey through life with me by your side, always know that deep down inside, you hold the key to our love. In the sweet by and by, we shall meet on that beautiful shore. I can only pray she's right, B. I can live the rest of my life in misery if there's a chance she's out there somewhere waiting for me. I hold the key to her heart, and that's all I need.